Yeah, we are former song for an KUSI about the men's grandpa and minimum a share a one and KUSI media and then a KUSI TV so and then a year Dapona Cassia and then a year Nigeria man or more a Dapona Cassia pa and Yansen Kitwakra and then Nigeria man would be in fear edu Siamiensa. Today happens to be the 63rd Independence Day of Federal Republic of Nigeria and they had a Nigeria Posokra and they obey Nigeria memoir. So beer I green and white and symbolize ampa sisi Nigeria mano baby a waka kan ba bi dru no saying and mano and ho asem isi etie ene me no be kan eye Nigeria mano ho abakosem kakra emperefo a omusi abekutri na omonyina bi hia ye wadwene se or pray the friends say independence and the ama eye Nigeria mano ye the omunyina no edino ebe abebetudwa ye nyire nim say Nigeria and o my Ghana de Britain for and ebeji wo manyi ya kire say obedi wo manyi so na bra eye Nigeria man ti be de ne ho efree eye Britain for ensemo no ni nyina no ye de ho abakosem ye de bro na before that no ye ka wo say ene say eye Nigeria for da kona kase dia ye salute Nigeria bra ye nyina ye so ye gina ina so na yeti Nigeria national anthem.
All right, all compatriots, Nigerians come again to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes was joy labor in to serve with heart and voice. One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity and uphold our honor and glory, so help me God.
Great nation, great people. Oh yeah, everybody. Oh Lord, oh Shagari, Balewa Lord, oh Azikiwe, Lord, oh Hiroshi Lord, oh Wani Lord, oh Muritala Lord, oh Obasanjo Lord, oh Shagari Loto, Buhari Loto, Babangida Loto, Shonekone Loto, Abacha Loto, Abdul Salam Loto, Abuade, Yaradua Loto, Sonatade, Sonata Loto, Talotele,
Yes, the Nigeria national anthem na acha ego nti omafo ene misrawa twebemi na minu nyina no enche the history behind Nigeria where they started and bebia ene omo aba bedru nti o kame ho a na be kan abakosom kakra ya efa ye Nigeria man eno ho wa afia pema hankron edusie mu 1960 ena Nigeria man ede wo ho free akwasi bruni amemwase nti na cheso bu akonta imfie edusia emiensa emuani na Nigeria man shasie free baby ansana wo ba bedru that's 1960 amafe krade watimi ade wo ho free akwasi bruni amemwo ase na sa brani nyina na British for omo ana ne control bibia ya chese wo hwe yo minor bakosemu a ifri ya afia pema hanwotwe edusia bako 1861 and a Britain for the shasie kakra na chese wode iwure mu a ampa wo 1914 ɛna afei deɛ ɛbɛyɛ British colony a kyerɛ sɛ afei deɛ British man no bɛgye Nigeria man no ekura wɔn nsɛm sɛ yɛsɛ deɛ wɔn ne di yɛ Nigeria man no ɛsoɔ ti odi wɔn man no aso a KUSI ɛyɛ 1960 ɛna mpanimfoɔ bi tena yɛ gyina yɛ ɛso wɔbɛko na wɔde agye ɛyɛ wɔn man no deɛ free akwasi broni nsɛm mpanimfoɔ no bi ɛte sɛ Tafawa Balewa wɔn ɛna by that time no na wɔyɛ the first prime minister ɛde ma ɛyɛ Nigeria man no at the same year na emu ɛna ɛyɛ Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe na ɔno nso ɛyɛ the first elected president a saa mpanimfoɔ mmienu ɛna kyerɛ sɛ ɔka wɔn bɔmmɔ ne afoforɔ bi ɛka ho yɛ a wɔkɔ nkɔden ɛde gye ɛyɛ Nigeria man no ɛfiri ɛyɛ akwasi broni nsɛm na sɛ wohwɛ ɛyɛ wɔ abakɔsɛm kakra ɛne mpanimfoɔ a wɔaba bi di wɔn man no so a sɛ wobu akonta na kyerɛ sɛ ama mpanimfoɔ maako nipa edunsia ɛyɛ 16 heads of states ɛna ne waba bi di ɛyɛ Nigeria man no so the last one a ɛna no yɛ May bosom yɛ mu ɛna wɔso ɛne in sɛ the president elect for the Federal Republic of Nigeria ɛyɛ Bola Ahmed Tinubu wɔno ɛne the 16th head of state a ɛne waba bi di ɛyɛ Nigeria man no ɛso na wɔdɔfo ma me fanfam kakra yɛn hwɛ yɛ ama mpanimfoɔ ɛbɛdi kia ka kyerɛ sɛ efiri bra 1960 yɛ Nigeria man no gye ne ho efiri ɛyɛ akwasi broni nsɛm no nneɛma pii mu ana akɔsoɔ ɛwɔ wɔn amemmuo mu asogyafoɔ aba bi di wɔn so didi mua ansa na wɔde wɔn ho sa afei deɛ yɛde kokorobutie ɛbɛto aba na afei deɛ wɔde aboa ɛde aprempuntuo ɛde ama ɔman no nti from 1960 yɛ ɛyɛ Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe na wɔyɛ Governor General by that time na emu no nso no and from 1963 to 1966 and omo elected no say the first president Emma Nigeria man by that time no also and na Abubakar Tafawa Balewa also no prime minister na we free one na just one in field and some 7 years and we free one from 1966 that is January 1966 KUSI a year July 1966 or no there I was in some pet and what did the Nigeria man one Major General Johnson Irosi or no any the next president will be the idea Nigeria man was American what I was in some pet and a litana Akonya so Nigeria man now we feel one if free after Prima Hankron Edusia Ensia a call after Prima Hankron Edioson and soon Emono and a Major General Yakubu Gowon years watching the pa and one because I'm kakra Nigeria memo pay and so it be there what in film 9 good years and it did a year Nigeria mamo so from 1975 was sorry free the gasol and General Murtala Mohammed and on Udru Lagos or more international airports no only dean and that's all Murtala International Airports into Udru Lagos so I said it was and also and year no started July 1975 to February 1976 and you know one of the what they affect any was 1 year 4 months and what the immediate Nigeria minimum as the head of states. Now from 1976 to 1979 and Olusegun Obasanjo Lieutenant General but that I know is so jolly and also what the Ibabidi idea or Omanimu what in fear me and son and Ibidi idea one on watching and Alhaji Shehu Shagari one also elected as a president and my one also know what they in fear and 9 or also if you shall say free 1979 to a year 1983 and one also what the idea I feel from 1983 to 1985 and a Major General Muhammadu Buhari you know say nanu yano sorry free just so ma Bola Ahmed Tinubu also a baby idea na by that time no is so jani nti ejawa woni ti ase bo soja fo ansa no ba be dia de tuo na e de ekopre adidi nti by that time no Major General Muhammad Buhari wono na treso be head of state and man what in few you and 2 years and what the edi Nigeria man also from 1985 to 1993 and also no General Ibrahim Babangida Did you say what's in the pa? One of the film 10 years and a Nigeria. Emmanuel Eso, on honor chassis 1985 to 1993, and what the BD idea. From there, no, and so what's a year, Papa and Sudia, one of the obey interim government, head of interim government, Emma a Nigeria man, a year, Ura, Endest, Shorikan, one, and so it be the idea, one of the other, so many 9. Because they interim British mu ADDB and what the Emma what share a Nigeria man so until from 1993 to 1998 and General Sani Abacha one also be the idea a Nigeria man penny na one also what in firma kumako enum and ebidi idea one watch and Abdullah Salami Abubakar or also Obedia, the one or the affair, or only the year 1998 to 1999, and what the baby dear. A free San Fiena from 1960, a day by a free year Dr. Inamdi Azikiwe, and a Abubakar, Tafawa Balewa, Yakubu Gowon, and a General Mutala Mohammed, and Munina, no Munina, a soldier buying, and from 1999, a day echo a 2007, and after the Nigeria man. Editor was what the Kabi Mamin Kabi, a beto aba, a woman, Monty, a yet Major General, will listen go to Basanjo or run Sujata, the go or Masafedi, Yentuno Swaba, na Unti Mame Pre Nigeria Aconiano, indeed on my Yeton Swaba, and 1999 into infirm PB, and so that is 8 years and a year. Will listen go to Basanjo or sign a baby or the BD, a Nigeria, a mano, a so, and watch you, and then a cheap. Ena Omaru Musa Yaradua ono so obedi ade ono na chi utwa ne fi nwotwe ewie no ena ono so obedi ade ono so fofi antwata na ba mo wutu modefo ebeto na basakomu ema by that time no good luck Jonathan ono na the vice president ema sa papa ema bra owu ye no wachiri no papa ebedi na de se di ebisi ye ewo my Ghana mo no sa brepe ena ono so de no nti ono so obedi ade nti Musa Yaradua Ghana Mampanyini Musa Yaradua enye di ade wie ya ba mfimi ensa wode eto ananano na etrese se na bedi echi hwe echi nti wode afi ehwe echi ansa na wosan ato aba ewo omane mu nti 2010 to 2015 bra wato aba no ena omampani Goodluck Jonathan ebi di ade mapa a wode mfie nan ebetena omane no so se di omampani Mahamadi no eye wo man Ghana mu no sapepe ena Goodluck Jonathan ono so ne die no ekokokoye ufiri hono mo a na omampani Muhammadu Buhari medikia ka e dia choro so omampani Muhammadu Buhari ubedi ade ewo 1983 to 1985 na tese mfie no en wono no wadi bedi ade na wono na de die no wachi ena afeli wono so ro de soja atade gu hono se Major General na Lieutenant General lese gono Basanjo awro ne soja atade gu amende ya to no so aba bo tinye de economy a obesan ababiu ene se obabi wo ne Goodluck Jonathan edi SC ema 2015 His Excellency Muhammad Buhari ubedi ade ema chese fie nwotwe ene wodi adi omane so nanu ya ena Nigeria mano ekwa abato so a ene wakwa akoto aba ede bampanyin foforo kra woni Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya sese no woni ene the president elect sese yaswe in as the Federal Republic of Nigeria one president ene titi o tie Nigeria mano eho aba kosem wana chese manya sabi baby a wo hyase ene baby a waba bidru no nanka ede ne yebeka say manya wonso wako ani mo pa we ne tofa bomu no mabodi a chewo yenkotie said one history starting from where the can say from 1960 ABC Sabria Nigeria mano edi emfie edusia emiesa yenti war history.
History of Nigerian presidents and heads of state from 1960 to 2023. However, if you have asked, why start the presidential zoning analysis in 1999? Nigeria's journey as an independent nation didn't begin in 1999. It began on 1st October 1960. That is a fact. As a sequel, therefore, I here present a narrative of all presidents, heads of state, and commanders-in-chief of the armed forces of Nigeria. I will now attempt a historiographical and chronological narrative that will be grounded in our history from independence in 1960 till date, and further on until 2023, when the tenure of the current president, Muhammadu Buhari, shall end. This historiography will include both civilian presidents and military rulers, those elected via the ballot box in general elections, as well as those who blazed their ways to power via the barrel of a gun. They shall all be listed in chronological order and according to their geopolitical zones. First, Nigeria currently has 6 geopolitical zones, 3 zones in the north and 3 zones in the south. These zones are in alphabetical order: North Central, Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, South-South, and Southwest. Curiously, however, this expanded scope also points to one conclusion, that only the Northeast and to a fraction lesser extent the Southeast are the geopolitical zones in pole position to insist on the 2023 presidency, particularly if the PDP insists on zoning its presidential ticket. When presented graphically, any Nigerian of conscience will pity the Northeast and then the Southeast in what appears to be a clear picture of marginalization of these two zones, a manifestation of 56 to 57 years of serial neglect in the power calculus of who or where produces the nation's #1 citizen, whether civilian or military. At independence in 1960, Nigeria practiced parliamentary system of government, where power at the top was split between a Governor General, who represented the Queen of England as the head of state and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and a Prime Minister who was the leader of government business. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe became Nigeria's first Governor General, while Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa was elected Prime Minister by the Federal Parliament. In 1963, Nigeria became a republic, and the former Governor General, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, became the country's first president. The office of the Governor General was replaced by the office of the President, who, though largely ceremonial, was also head of state and commander-in-chief of the nation's armed forces. This was Nigeria's first republic, and it lasted 5 years, 3 months and 2 weeks before the government was overthrown via a bloody military coup on the 15th of January 1966. Now here now is a chronology of Nigeria's presidents or heads of state with their dates in office from 1960 to date and their respective geopolitical zones. October 1960 to January 1966, 5 years and 3 months. Governor General, 1960 to 1963, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Southeast. President, Head of State and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, 1963 to 1966, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Southeast. Prime Minister, Head of Government Business from 1960 to 1966, Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Northeast. January to July 1966, Head of State and Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, Major General Johnson Omunakwe Aguiyi-Ironsi, Southeast. July 1966 to July 1975, Head of State, General Yakubu Gowon, North Central. July 1975 to February 1976, Head of State, General Murtala Ramat Mohammed, Northwest. February 1976 to October 1979, Head of State, Lieutenant General Olusegun Obasanjo, Southwest. October 1979 to December 1983, President, Alhaji Shehu Aliyu Shagari, Northwest. December 1983 to August 1985, Head of State, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, Northwest. August 1985 to August 1993, Military President, General Ibrahim Babangida, North Central. August to November 1993, Head of Interim Government, Ernest Shonekan, Southwest. November 1993 to June 1998, Head of State, General Sani Abacha, Northwest. June 1998 to May 1999, Head of State, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, North Central. May 1999 to May 2007, President, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Southwest. May 2007 to February 2010, President, Alhaji Umaru Yar'Adua, Northwest. February 2010 to May 2015, President, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, South-South. May 2015 until May 2023, President Muhammadu Buhari, Northwest. Now, during the era of military dictatorship, the North Central produced military rulers for 18 years. General Gowon, 9 years. General Ibrahim Babangida, 8 years. And General Abdulsalami Abubakar, 1 year. The Northwest produced military rulers for 8 years. General Murtala Mohammed, 1 year. General Muhammadu Buhari, 2 years. And General Sani Abacha, 5 years. The Southwest produced military rulers for almost 4 years. That's General Olusegun Obasanjo, 3 years and 8 months. The Southeast produced a military ruler for only 7 months, and that is General Johnson Omunakwe Aguiyi-Ironsi. However, the Northeast and the South-South never produced any military head of state or military president. In total, the following zones have enjoyed Nigeria's presidency: the Northwest, 22 years, North Central, 18 years, the Southwest, 12 years, while the South 6 years produced the immediate past president as recent as 2015. It must be noted that in the last 24 years ending in 2023, the Southwest would have produced a president and a vice president for 16 years. 8 years as president, Obasanjo; 8 years as vice president, Yemi Osibajo. And the South would have produced the president for 6 years and a vice president for 2 years within the same period, with both offices resident in the person of Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. Within the same period, the Northwest would have had 10 years by 2023 when Muhammadu Buhari completes his second term in office. The North Central, though it hasn't produced an elected president since 1999, it has had the longest stint as military dictators, aggregating a period of 18 years. In contrast, the Northeast and the Southeast have not tasted the presidency, whether military or civilian, in 56 years. Now, take a deep, non-partisan and objective breath and check out the geopolitical spread since 1960. When you do, you will reach the same conclusion I have reached, that the spread favors only the Northeast and the Southeast to produce the next president. These historiographical and chronological facts are grounded in our history as a nation. As I earlier said, the worst case scenario for the PDP is to throw its presidential primaries open, for he who comes into equity must come with clean hands.
Yes, and in here we see for Yakwaba. Na Bididi say, Sadia, what's he or Potokasemu. Now, what the history behind Nigeria where they started, people who fought and they Nigeria man waiting again when we independence. See, work on Tanacha said, Nigeria man wedding fear, Educia, Emiensa. Now, say Nigeria man wedding fear, do some years, Eddie and walk on any more pass. We need Pankas, is in Kokra Bomoano. Now, we be as was who Kokra Bomodi, as I see you, who Sakra, see who be pass up a certain brown old boy. Now, a brown boy and Uma etching so fast one. And then the veteran say, Ampa, one son waiting ya ye be, Eddie Jawoma. The near Nigeria man waiting me in fear to Siami and son, saying, and on my mono, you see, a team Puncho, ya or more than one second, saying, and on man for, you see, Kawaman, be much said, be Nema in Koye, and one penny we yaba, but be and then Nigeria man about to say, Nigeria man waiting fear to Siami and son, then yet be a senka, Wukunu, and I said, you say, Wukunu man in here. And it was sitting in one casa, near me a second with me. Won't put to be a woman, pay no one and a neighbor so. Yet for Florno, after come up, Ama, ja, watch, said he was in Nigeria man.
Nigeria is 3 years. We will work man, we don't suffer. Learn work well. Nothing sometimes that boy time, good luck time. Better. As this one now, we be Tulumbe. Everything come hard. I would pray that this Nigeria make Nigeria better. We take us associate. One day God will go to touch him. Our governor go change.
My baby, today make Nigeria 63 years. See how my career do, nobody buy them. But before, like today, we be independent days, I will do like 6 robbers, and before you know, everybody have buy finish. But today, only 1 robber, nobody is passing. No joy, no money, I'm crying. Look at Nigeria, oh. Nigeria, I'm crying, no, I'm crying.
Happy independence for Nigeria. Well, thank God that today we'll see a new brand day God have created for me and you in Nigeria. Since 1960, Independence Day to today, 2023, sorry to say. Well, my feeling is that Nigeria is not moving forward. Every day, we are collapsed, we are dying short, we are totally dying in Nigeria. Because today is Independence Day. Today is supposed to be a good celebration for Nigeria, to celebrate more year Nigeria. But today, nothing is happening in Nigeria. See rice. Rice is costing every day and day. Nothing is moving on. Nigeria is darkness, totally dark, in darkness. Our governors, our president, there is no anyone who wants to help us. They're fighting against their family. Look at us, workman. Today we are working. Look at, today we are working. Because of what? Today is Sunday. Because things are hard in Nigeria. That is the reason why I said, let me say my feeling out.
All right. I was in for the KUSI media and then KUSI TV and yeah, Kambu Moa and they yeah, production yeah, they live Facebook live and also and internet we for baby yedri yedu besi ha na mjidi yesa kakra yedi ama for Nigeria man or more a history ti Nigeria man dey sisi dey say ye ka say ye kan o abakosemu a ye betimi akampie no ano and dey ache won enso no brand ko anything yedu besi ha na yakopon ya bo prepare no will keep on giving you updates, news updates free in Nigeria memo ba especially the also my Ghana mu na ni nyina no ye dey abro na KUSI media and then na KUSI TV so yakra.
Nana KUSI TV, we bring to you the best news and programs coverage, event management, movie production, music and advert video production, photography, and lots more. Contact us on 0703-760-4979 or 0814-264-1314. Send us an email at nanakusitv@gmail.com. Nana KUSI TV, 100% online. You can get us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on Nana KUSI TV, NKTV.